Greetings everyone and welcome back to another cheapo phone review. This is the last item purchased from the big AliExpress lot that I did on that live stream a month or so ago, and the items were the Sugar phone, the iPhone 14 Pro Max clone thing, the Uniwa tiny little iPhone clone, Swole Doge, and now finally this. And I think out of all of the items that we found on AliExpress, I think this one takes the winner as the most funniest. So once again, thank you to those people who did donate on the stream to see this, because out of all of the items, this actually was the most expensive, which is quite surprising, but I'll get to that very soon. But once again, I do have to thank all of these folks and possibly more who did donate on the stream to see these items. I hope this 5-part series was very entertaining for you all, and I'm looking forward to doing another live stream. If you want to maybe do this again, that'd be absolutely great. But let's get through this one first, because we've got quite a lot of details that we have to go through. Before I get onto this really long listing, I'll just let you all know now that there is timestamps in the description as well as the pinned comments, so feel free to skip along past this if you need to. I think it's worth staying around for the listing because there are quite a few funny moments in it, but if you want to skip ahead, that's completely fine. That's why they're there. Presenting the Retro Powerbank cell phone with stand, dual SIM loudspeaker, FM radio, MP3, MP4, shockproof China mobile phone's Russian keyboard. And this is currently $47.05, but the shipping is $80.25. However, I did communicate with the seller and they didn't send it by DHL. They sent it by a standard post, which I think was $10 US or something like that. So pretty much once I've unpackaged this, I have to let them know on AliExpress that I've got the item and I'm happy with it, and then they're going to refund me the difference. So maybe we can use that to put towards something else. But straight away, this picture, classic little brother, special support for delivery, 3-in-1 card slot, and you got two blokes there just chatting on their big brick phones, because this is a brick phone, except just kind of a little bit smaller. It's a bit downsized. But if you think classic little brother and special support for delivery is a bit off, wait till we get further in the listing, because now we have the hotspot 1.54-inch HD screen, dual SIM cards, dual standby, retro telephone design, which that is, super loud sound, super bright torch, can't wait to test them, dialer recording, 4800 mAh power bank function, which can charge other devices, multi-functions include MP3, video player, camera, shock, we'll get back to shock, powerful torch, alarm, calculator, FM radio, no need earphone plug-in, size is 127 by 32 by 37 millimeters, and it supports a bunch of languages. Classic retro look, all in one hand, twice the size of a classic Big Brother, easily handled with one hand. It's a bit of a tongue twister there, but that's just giving you an idea of what the device looks like, and it is based on the first lot of Motorola phones that were released back in the 80s. It can be used as a charger to power cell phones and other electronic devices. Yes, you can use it as a power bank. We'll give it a go and see if it works. 30 days of super long standby, high capacity and high density batteries bid farewell to the trouble of frequent charging. This is a 2G device, and the seller did warn me when I was speaking with them that it is a 2G device and it's not going to work here in Australia, and I said that's fine, I just want it for the novelty. Realistically, if you were to use this as your main daily driver, I'm not terribly sure how far you would get, but I reckon it could probably pull off 30 days of standby, because this will be running the absolute lowest of specifications. I expect a MediaTek MT62 something or other inside of this. One button high-powered flashlight, lighting artifacts in the dark, long press the end quote function confirmation key and quote to open. They gave it a go and they tried, but the torch seemingly is like a UFO beam or something like that. I might get abducted if I look into it. One-click photography, multimedia function and a key to take pictures recording the good life at any time, because I want to capture important moments in my life with this thing that looks like something from the 80s that's now downsized to look like it's modern in 2022 or something like that. That makes complete sense. Let's move on. More video playback function. Record the beauty of life anytime, anywhere. Watch a video anytime, anywhere. So anytime, anywhere. Are we sure about that? Anytime, anywhere? Okay, cool. So we can record video, unlike that Uniwa thing that I looked at last time, and we can play back video on it. I'm going to try and see if it plays a 4K video just to see what happens. Box hi-fi speaker. High quality, no noise, clear restore, sound effects, strong stereo, high fidelity, high volume, square dance, must have artifacts. At this point in time, just agree with what you're hearing, because blue sonic waves will emit from the back of the phone, which I'll get back to stuff emitting from the device very soon. 1.54-inch screen with super soft buttons, designed for middle-aged and elderly people and business people, 3-dimensional keys, wear-resistant, humanized design of the characters, the font's super large, clear and clear. Yes, okay, so majority of folks wouldn't use this as their daily driver, but yeah, for the elderly, people with certain accessibility needs, and I guess business people that just want to call people and not do absolutely anything else, this phone would be good for. But then again, with the screen being 1.54 inches, you're not gonna get terribly far unless the buttons actually speak to you when you press them. We'll check that soon. Oh boy, here we go. Strong body resistant to wear and tear, solid model one-piece molding to effectively decompose the impact force of different positions Easy on the walnuts. Oh god, I think I chuckled for about 5 minutes on stream when we first seen that. And for a bit of a bonus for you all, I have bought some walnuts and I'm going to smash them with this phone to see how solid it is. Because this is a feature. Oh god, easy on the walnuts. I'll try, my friend. I'll try. Now take note of this one. Strong signal, low radiation. The mountain area can also receive the signal easily. The safe low radiation use is more reassuring. And see, look, there's little blue things emitting from the phone. That means that they're emitting something. But then, down at the bottom, it says note, certified by a professional laboratory, which means it's legitimate. They've taken our classic little brother that's easy on the walnuts and tested it in a certified professional laboratory to make sure it doesn't emit that much radiation. That makes me feel 100% reassured of this product. Incoming call, strong vibration. Call strong vibration reminder. Vibration motor design can be used to feel the call. Even if you are in a noisy downtown environment, cannot miss the phone. It'll blow my cock off! External FM radio. Search for different stations and programs manually or automatically search for stored stations for more fun. Hit and quote FM. Music broadcast. Oh god, this thing. Music consultation. Skits. The The opera was wrong. Why? Sports news as well. The opera was wrong. Oh, what'd you do last night? Oh, nothing. I was just listening to my classic little brother tell me that the opera was wrong and to go easy on the walnuts. Oh, God. But if you can tell me what the opera was wrong means, feel free. More useful features. Practical small function provide convenience for your life. It's got a voice keying function, which I think that means it'll read stuff to me, as well as maybe changing my voice if I was to use it for phone calls, which I can't because it's 2G only, but Zhao Zhang called 12888888. 88. Good number. It's got a built-in music player. Walkman. No copyright infringement intended. Black and white list can be added. Cannot set... I'm having trouble reading this. Can set strangers cannot enter to prevent harassment. I think that means you can set a password on the lock screen, possibly. I think that's what it means. Support for large, medium, small cards can plug in the memory card, listen to music, take pictures, recording needs the memory card. And finally, the size of our classic little brother is a little something like this. And you don't need to stare at this picture any longer because it's time to open this thing up. So this took about 3 weeks to arrive from China to Australia. And as I said, the seller didn't send it via DHL, it was just via standard post. And hopefully they do end up refunding me for the postage cost. I will splice a note during editing to let you all know if I do or not. Let's crack this open and take a look at our classic little brother that's easy on the walnuts, claiming that the opera was wrong. Oh, hello. So we have a 3D printed stand. Well, I'd assume it's a 3D printed stand. How does one use this? Oh, like that. Okay. Well, maybe I could just put it there like that and yeah, this will work. Here is the box of our classic little brother. Side profile there. On this side, there's nothing. On that side, there's nothing. On that side, there's nothing. And on this side, we've got a whole bunch of information. So it's the HOSWN H999. That's another name to add to the list of brands I've never heard of. The IMEI's there. Feel free to tell me where that's from. Manufacturing date appears to be 2019 on this. And on the bottom, we don't have anything there. Cracking this open. It's smaller than I thought. No, I'm not gonna, no. There's the phone itself, and then there's accessories there, and then we have a travel adapter, which I won't use. Where's the packaging inside of this? There's no foam packaging or anything, they just kind of shoved it all in here with bubble wrap. That's fine, it works. Oh, we actually get a charger. So it's micro USB cable included. Charger's there, which is an oh no, I was gonna say absolutely generic. I mean, it is completely generic, but it's a power adapter, model number T4500, 5 volt at 1 amp. Look who made it. Flex Ironics. What a name. What company do you work for? China Flex Ironics. That's fantastic. So to open it up, we just do a little something like this. Oh, hello. There we go, we're in. Oh, probably wouldn't trust it, no. If someone's in the know-how with electronics, let me know if that looks safe to you or not. There you go, I'll give you a better look at that. And the back too, with the wires just soldered on. So I'll just shove that back in there and pretend I did not see anything. See? Perfect. Factory. Oh, and we get the little antenna too. Out you come. All right. Well, that's exactly what was advertised. So, oh, Jesus Christ, that is a big torch that they've shoved in there. You're going to be staring into the sun if I put that on. Let me put the antenna on. There we go. As a size comparison, here's the Motorola V3 next to this. Thickness-wise, it gives you a bit of an idea, and if I open that up and have that next to this thing, it's considerably bigger, and this would do a lot more than this. Actually, this has a torch on it, this doesn't, and this doesn't have FM radio, I don't think. So this beats the Motorola V3, accordingly. Got a massive speaker there, the buttons, which are just hard rubber, pretty hard to push for the most part actually. H999 there. Around it we just have some grips to hold it tightly. We've got some sound waves there. Camera on the back, which I actually don't know the resolution of the camera as of yet. Also the antenna's a little bit crooked. Can we fix that? Nope. Okay. And taking the back off, so we have some paper in between the contacts so it doesn't switch on in transit. And there's the battery there. 4,800 milliamp hour battery. Inside of there we've got dual SIM card slots and the micro SD card slot, as well as the sticker there with the IMEI on it, as well as the manufacturing name and the model. For the whole sake of it, I've added a Vodafone SIM in there just in case. Also, where's the charging ports? Oh, down here. And underneath this flap sunken right into the device is the Type A USB port as well as the micro USB port. Will this smash Walnuts? I don't think it will. It's very, very lightweight and I think it will break if I was to, you know, do that. We'll see when we get to that. How does one power this on? I assume it's the red button. It's a welcome. Fantastic. Of course it's a welcome. Oh, that definitely woke me up. I can tell you that speaker's nice and loud. That's a good sign. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. Yep, that scared the shit out of me then. Oh, God. Right key. Left key, then press... Is it a puzzle? Oh, okay. Right key means top right key, not the right key is in the right arrow. Here we go, we've booted up. There's a car on the display. It looks like a Range Rover, to be honest. I will just have to go into settings real quickly to put the screen time to sort of stay on as much longer than it already is. 20 seconds? No, let's have it at 60 seconds. Let me just quickly use this thing here. So I don't do that. I just do that. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that works. Now, obviously, there's not too much that I can test on this because it's a 2G feature phone that can't really do terribly much, but I'll do my best here. Getting a better look at the display. Why did it turn off at 60 seconds? Oh, the auto keypad lock. 5 minutes. So taking a look at the display, yeah, fairly low resolution. Not a lot you can do for a 1.54 inch display, but that's definitely a Range Rover driving along there. If we dial a number, I'm pretty sure that's it. Can it read it back to me? Now, if I hold this, it should lock it. No. Holding this, should it do anything? Oh, meeting mode activated. Okay. The keys down here are really hard to push because, you know, it's kind of like that sort of thing. Oh, it does have Russian on the keyboard. I didn't even realize it. Not that I know Russian, but there you go. Someone's actually been calling 112 on here. That's not me. I haven't done that. All right, so let's go into menu then. We've got contacts, messages, media, organizer, settings, call center, contacts, messages, media. That's not a lot. Well, I guess we'll just go straight into settings then. So profiles, oh Jesus, the ringtones, okay. I will just let everyone know now, if you haven't already guessed, this thing is loud, and it is probably going to make me deaf by the end of this video, but here are the ringtones on the, I've already forgotten the name of it, HOSWN H999.
Another sunrise, another sunset, all the yesterday.
Can I die now? Oh God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I want to die. Well, the good news is it's loud. And sounds like hell. Yep. Oh, God. Jesus. Thank God it's over. What the hell is the first one though? I'm just gonna play that again.
Another sunrise, another sunset, all the yesterday.
Absolute banger there. Ringtone volume was at 7. We'll leave it as 7. The tones for the messages. Anything stolen? Okay, well, hello. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's power on tones. Oh, God. Okay, I want to do something. I'm going to power it off. And now I want to power it back on with that tone. Alright, let me see. the whole fucking thing? Oh, Christ, that's absolutely amazing. Can I actually set my own custom tone? I wonder. Oh, God, this thing is the best one out of all of the AliExpress items. This wins. 100%, this wins. Oh, I can't. I was going to say, can I choose BFG Division and just power it up and just let it play the whole entire BFG Division before it actually powers on? That was definitely something. Let's move on. Alrighty. Dual SIM settings. Only dual SIM 1 open. Done. That's not going to help us. Phone settings. Time and date, language, preferred input method, display, which is just wallpaper. Range Rover. That's it? Only one? Come on, man. I only gave you one. Just one. That's sad. LCD backlight, show date and time, dedicated keys, you can set the shortcuts, don't need to use them, well we can. Auto update time and flight mode, nothing there. Security settings, here we go. Oh yeah, pin lock. So that's where you can stop person cannot get in harassment thing or something like that. Yeah, whatever it said in the listing. Restore factory settings and that's it within settings. Also the icons here, they look familiar but I don't know where they're from. Just that chrome look just kind of, I don't know, something's rattling around inside of my brain trying to tell me what it is, but I just can't work it out. Someone's going to let me know in the comments and I'll feel stupid for not remembering what it is. I can go to call setting, advanced settings, and can I do anything here? Oh, magic voice. That's really cool, but I can't test it because obviously 2G's gone. That would have been fun to test though. I mean, I could dial an emergency number. No, that's devious. Contacts will have your contacts in it. Messages. Oh, let's see what the keypad. Oh, T9 time. Well, you know, predictive text. So, hello, I am type. Nope, that's a V. How do you go back? Clear. Typing on a classic. Nope, just made a bit of a mistake there. Classic thing. Beautiful, I can type on this. That's perfect. Because of the size of this, the buttons are extremely cramped and you can't do terribly much. At least I was able to do that fairly effortlessly though. Just quickly, has lights. I mean, that was completely standard on phones with keypads, but that's not too bad either. You'd be able to see in the complete darkness, the keys and stuff, even the letters. If I hold this button, oh god, prepare to stare into the sun. That's pretty bright. Tell you what, I'm gonna go outside with this and show you navigating around my backyard with the torch on this. Can you even see anything? Oh yeah, there's the sky there. Alright, well, if I put the torch on with the classic little brother, or whatever it's called, that's what it looks like. The antenna's kind of making a bit of a shadow there, but I'm recording with my Fold 2, so that just gives you a rough idea. And if I can also sort of point at the lemon tree, maybe you can get a bit of an idea? No, not really. It's pretty bright for what it is. Well, that was fairly unexpected. It's not a bad torch. It's one huge LED in there that pretty much lights up the entire yard. It's handy. We'll go to media, where we do have all our multimedia functions. Let's start off with camera. Okay, camera settings. I have everything on auto. Image settings, 128 by 128, 128 by 160. Okay, 128 by 160 is like 0.012 megapixels or something like that. We can also do effects if we wanted to, like filters. Is there anything else? Storage? I wonder how much the storage is on the phone, because it didn't say that anywhere. Now if we go to video mode, what quality is this? Oh god, it's going to be about a frame a second. What's the video settings? Good. High? I guess I'll have to take some photos and videos with our good old friend here, but I'll have to do that tomorrow because it's nighttime when I'm recording. So I'll splice in the photos and videos here and make sure to take in what you're about to see.
Hi, Ripley. Hi. Boo. Adorable. Anyways, here's the video quality of the... I've already forgotten the model name of this thing. I'll just call it the Walnut Cracking Phone because it's easier. That's the quality. Maybe 6 frames a second, possibly. Can you even see what's going on? Probably not. Definitely some EIS there for sure, 100%. Yep, a Magpie looking something like that. Brick wall, can you see the bolts? I can barely see anything. And Stuart and Mick, God, that's just all white. That's all I can see is just white. The lemon tree and the lonely lemon. Actually, there's 2 of them there, not that you can see them. And the faraway aircon. Can I do a digital zoom? Nope, I cannot. Well, that's the video quality on the H999 classic little brother easy walnut cracking phone thing. Let's move on.
Okay, so you've just seen the photos and videos with this. I did a couple of pictures inside, and they don't look fantastic at all. From a tiny little itty-bitty camera like this on a phone like this, I don't expect too much. At least it records videos though. Not sure how many frames a second, but at least it takes videos, unlike the Uniwa. Moving down, we've got video recorder, video player. Oh, let's see if the, yeah, here they are. These are 4K videos, alright? They didn't play on the Anal Spark. It didn't play on the Sugar. Will it play on here? No. Let me try the other one. Are you serious? Well, this is a 4K video, as you can see. At least we get sound. It's better than nothing. I seriously don't know what's up with these files though. They work on pretty much every other device I've tested, just the cheapo ones they refuse to work. So maybe it's an unsupported codec, but then again I wasn't expecting 4K to work on this thing. We have audio player up next. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, well it's empty. Fair. Alright, well it can't find BFG division, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. Sound recorder looks a little something like this if I just record, hello, this is the classic little brother that's easy on the walnuts. Now if I play that back, it sounds a little something like this. Hello, this is the classic little brother that's easy on the walnuts. You've obviously heard the microphone quality in the video test, but from that it doesn't sound too bad. So the last thing immediate is FM radio, so we may as well test this, and then I'll try and work out why BFG division isn't playing. All we gotta do is find a radio station. Oh, hello. Nope. This doesn't work. We'll just auto search then, because it can't seem to find a decent signal. Maybe because the antenna is slightly crooked. It could be a loose connection inside of there, perhaps. Nope, it's the same. That sucks. FM radio doesn't work. Maybe when I get to smashing walnuts with this thing, it might kick something back into place, possibly. Well, that's all of media then, so let's go to organizer. There's games on here. Alarm. Oh god, you don't want this thing waking you up in the morning. Calendar. Looks like a calendar. Calculator. Looks like a calculator. Games. It has Snake. Of course it has Snake. Let's go for it. Oh, it's got an obstacle there. Okay. So this is Snake X, I think? Snake X had the one with obstacles? Oh, yeah, it's like Magic Sushi with no background noise. Yay. Yay. Okay, this is too slow for me. Game level, let's do hard. There we go. Start game. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, no, that's not what I meant. I wanted to go faster. That exists. Help! Control the direction of snake to eat food and the snake will grow longer if eat the food. Please avoid hit the wall and the snake, else the game will be over. Use key 2468 to make the snake move to the corresponding direction. Game settings. This thing hasn't vibrated once either. Let me go back into snake actually. Oh, there we go. It works. It does work. Bluetooth. Power on Bluetooth first. Yes. Switching. Let me see if I can connect this. I seem to have found the device. So let me connect. Okay, I'm connected to Bluetooth. What can I exactly do here? So let me put on a video. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so I've just played around with Bluetooth settings on this as well as my phone, and I can't play any audio through this, and I can't seem to control any of my functions on my phone with this. There's possibly an app that could have been used. There was no instructions in the box, I've just realized. Unlike the Uniwa thing, you could control certain functions on your phone with that little device. On this, you can't do terribly much. As far as I know anyways, you can't do terribly much. File manager. Here we go. So let's see what we have. 20 kilobytes. 20 whole kilobytes. Let me see if I can find BFG Division. I just tried to install a Java game and it doesn't work. Thought I'd give that a go just in case, but nope, doesn't work. Doom RPG's there, and I can't install it, unfortunately. I tried. Now it's time to do the speaker test. It's found BFG Division. However, you're listening to this with headphones or earphones or speakers that you've got right next to you, you might want to step away for a bit. Oh my god. Even at half volume, it's still loud. Not bad. To be fair, it doesn't sound the best, but my god is it loud. For a phone of, well, this size, not too bad. Can't wait to actually see the size of the speaker when I tear it down. Here's something with vocals. Can't play too much, obviously, because of copyright, but even with vocals, it's not exactly the best. More or less, they were going for, let's just make this thing as loud as possible, and quality-wise, forget that. Just make it loud. And that's what they've done. Back through Organizer, though, we've got Torch, which is just torch on, torch off, torch on, torch off. Torch on, torch off. Host charger, which we go on. If I now put my USB cable that's red in there and try and charge my phone, and if I now just plug this in, does it start charging? Check your charger connection. Okay. 48 minutes until full. So it's not going to be the fastest in the world. So it's only probably 5 volt at 1 amp that it's outputting. But at least it works. It does make for a cool power bank though. It's a power bank with Snake built onto it. And a torch. And a stupidly loud speaker. I mean, I have a 10,000 mAh Xiaomi power bank, so I wouldn't need to use this, but if you wanted a cool power bank, it could potentially work as one. Services, we just have the Vodafone stuff, and honestly, I think that is really it on this device. It doesn't actually say the numbers when I type them in. Maybe I'm missing something, but I've looked around and checked profiles, and I don't think I can actually trigger it to say what I type on the keypad. It just doesn't seem to want to work. As I said, it could be missing something. I've pretty much looked at all of the features that I can do with this device. Let's go crack some walnuts, and then I'll come back and do a conclusion and tear down of this. Welcome to SMOOREZ's boring kitchen. Today I'm going to be demonstrating if the classic little brother can in fact crack some walnuts. With the device still completely working, I've bought myself a bag of walnuts, and I'm going to lay them out on the bench, and we're going to try and crack at least 10 of them. If this survives 10, then this truly can crack walnuts. If it survives 20, then it gets an immediate walnut award. Whatever that is. Also, our special guest is Ripley today. Round of applause for Ripley. Now these are rock solid walnuts here. I have a feeling this won't be able to break through them, but we'll see. Can you believe that I paid $8 for a bag of walnuts that I'm not ever going to use after this? Here we have 10 walnuts and a working classic little brother. Let's see if it can break at least one. Okay, that was a fail. That's 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the back cover fell off. That's okay though. It did it. It wasn't lying. I now have a shitload of mess to clean up. And the bottom only got a little bit scuffed up. So that's not too bad. Well, let's finish it off then. I'm just going to go ahead and smash each of these and create more of a mess. And if this does survive, then this truly is a winner. That's enough destruction for today. I am giving this a pass on the walnut cracking test. I'll just power it on just to make sure. There we go. It's going to be the very long startup, but I'm pretty happy with that. when you now have to clean up a whole bunch of walnuts that you've cracked with a cheapo phone off AliExpress. Bottom is definitely scuffed up, I'll show you soon, but it survived. Amazing. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I hope you all enjoyed that mayhem that was the easy on the walnuts, walnut cracking test thing. It survived. I honestly thought that it would just fall apart when smashing all of those nuts, but nope. That's the bottom of it though. It took a bit of a beating, but it's still all in one piece. Nothing got inside of there either. I made sure that it still charges, and reverse charging still works. Not too bad for this classic little brother. As I said, was not expecting it to survive. Also, I can let everyone know now that I have received $53 Australian back for the shipping costs, so the seller stuck to their word, and I only had to pay about $10 shipping, which is absolutely great for this. So now with that price range in mind, let's say it's about a $50 phone off AliExpress. Once again, this is a cool novelty, especially if you do like retro looking devices such as this. Yeah, it's a bit thick, but it's still a fairly tiny device. And if you still have 2G in your country, it may be useful as just a spare little phone to whip out of your pocket, have people go, oh look at that, he's using a phone from 30 years ago in 2022. That's surprising. That's just a random scenario. The speaker's nice and loud, not the clearest, but it's pretty loud. The screen, for what it is pretty good. The build quality is excellent. It has Snake on it too, which I think is pretty good. FM radio didn't work and still doesn't work. I tried it again. As I said, I thought bashing some nuts would have knocked something back into place, but hasn't worked. It has a camera. Not that it's very useful, but at least it has a camera. And also, it had a funny listing. Let's all give credit to the listing. That was absolutely hilarious taking a look at that. But otherwise, if you do want to have a look at this, I'll leave a link down in the description below. If you want to take a look at this on AliExpress, you'll have to contact the seller before purchasing to see if they can send it cheaper instead of DHL, which is $80 now. But I definitely like this as a collection piece to have to the side of my desk or something like that. It looks really cool, and I don't have an 80s Motorola phone to put next to it. I have some StarTAC ones, but they're sort of not even the same ballpark as this. And I would have loved to do a comparison, but I don't have one to compare it to. Otherwise, I think I've rambled on for too long about this 2G feature phone that looks like an 80s brick phone. Let's tear this down and take a look at the guts and see what processor is running inside of this, and if I can maybe fix the FM radio. I also just changed the power on tone so that I don't have to wait 5 minutes for it to boot up. You'll have to tell me where that's stolen from. It sounds familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it. So, it appears fairly easy to take apart. It's just 6 screws that hold it together, 2 under these little rubber pieces here. I still don't know why the AliExpress seller just doesn't edit the listing to have the postage as cheaper options instead of just having DHL, because they're probably not selling any of these because of that. No one wants to pay $80 shipping for this item. So I'm lucky that they settled on sending it cheaper for me. So that money that I have got back, maybe I can put it towards something else to review on the channel from AliExpress. Maybe I should do a live stream. We can pick something else. Well, taking out those 6 screws, I can pretty much just pop it open and we're in. Okay, I was not expecting that, but alright, sure. It has BYY DGD just printed there. The keypad just comes out like so, and if they wanted to replace it with something else apart from a Russian-English hybrid keyboard, they can. Our LCD is just resting on a piece of plastic that's on a bit of an angle. Doesn't appear to have any codes on it, but I'm guessing from the resolution of the camera it's a 128 by 160 display. They also have put a small earpiece, so then you're actually not using the huge speaker up to the side of your face and blowing your eardrums out, and the LED torch just kind of sits there. This should now just pop out, perhaps? No? I got no idea what I'm doing. And finally, lifting out everything. Just take a look at anything else there. Can't see anything to note. That's all good, but we're down to the guts. There's the speaker there. That's a pretty big one. That's about a 20mm driver that they've put in there, and that's just in its own big, huge chamber. Also, I've just realized that antenna does absolutely nothing, because it just then sits on top of the plastic, so it absolutely does nothing. It's just there for decoration. That kind of sucks. I thought it actually would have helped the FM radio, but nope. So taking a look at the motherboard, it's an SM211214X8J. Got some more codes on there. Everything's just kind of dangling off it at the moment, which is completely fine, I suppose. The coin style vibration motor is just hanging there. There's nothing else really going on in regards to anything on the motherboard. What I need to see is underneath this bit of shielding, so I'll take this off. Taking the shielding off reveals we have a MediaTek MT6261DA processor, the same one that was in the Unua. We also have a power IC right there, and that is pretty much it underneath the shielding. Oh, I broke the camera. Oh dang. Maybe if I just sort of hold it there and pretend, yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's not good. I should have peeled it back. Oh, I also accidentally disconnected that from there as well. I can quickly fix that though. I'll just show you the camera real quickly. That's it there. Honestly, not much I can do with this tiny little thing. It barely worked. I just had to solder the speaker wire back on. But otherwise, I think that's all I need to look at within this. So I'll put it back together. Hopefully I can put it back together and we can call this a video, I think. Alright, well I think it's back together for the most part. Let me just see if I have let this live on or not. Well, apart from the camera. Yay, it still displays. Let's see if the speaker still works. That it certainly does. I'll display all the full specifications to the side. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, but that is pretty much all the specifications that I have managed to find about this thing. At least thanks to the box, I know the model and the manufacturer. And I'm taking a guess on the screen as well. Let me see if FM radio works. Nope. That's a no. I tried. If I go into camera now, it's not going to do too much. I could probably pinch another camera off another unit and it would probably work, but it's fine. For the whole novelty, it's still all good, and the battery just fell out. Alright, well it's back together and it works except for the camera, but that's okay. I should have been a little bit more careful. It was an accident. I'm sorry. But otherwise, that's the very long look at the classic little brother HOSWN H999 walnut cracking phone thing from AliExpress. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this review. It was definitely a blast having a read at the listing and testing this thing out, and also cracking walnuts in my kitchen, which was something that I never thought I'd actually be doing, but I did it. Once again, massive thank you to all the people listed on screen for generously donating towards these items on AliExpress for me to review on the channel. I really do appreciate it, because that is all of the items that we ordered. All 5 of them have been covered, and since this video will be published on my break, I won't be doing any live streams until November, but I've probably done a live stream before I've went on break, so we might have bought another couple of items off AliExpress, but I'd like to honestly do this again. Just buy a bunch of random things off AliExpress, and then just wait for them and review them, because it's been quite fun. But anyways, folks, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. If you had to use the timestamps to skip along, that's completely fine. If you just wanted to see walnut cracking action, then that's why they're there. Thank you so much for watching this video once again. I really do appreciate it. And as always, take care, stay safe, be good people, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will be more cheapo stuff, most likely. I kind of feel like saying at the end now, cheapo stuff equals cheapo entertainment, because that's what I've got on my YouTube banner, cheapo entertainment. So maybe I should say that. But until the next one, please take care, and I'll see you next time. If you like this content, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.